Hi again. Continue with the build. To save a bit of time, I think you saw me glue the bottom on. I've now run a bit of hot glue just down each one of these here. I've removed the tape and cleaned up these edges a bit, sanded them down a little bit. Probably will do a little bit more sanding later on. And then on the other side, I've fitted the servo for the elevators and connected that up. Just with I just used my little bending tool. I don't know if you've seen these. Probably everybody uses these for bending a Z bend. So at one end I've got a Z bend, and the other end I've just got a little brass clevis. My preferred method of attaching, and I will do it on the ailerons, are these. I'll put a link on the site, but these are the preferred ones that I like to use. I make my own servo, my own horns. Not because I'm stingy, I just haven't found any that I really like. And I bought some sheet of 0.8 fiberglass, and I simply cut these out with a pair of tin snips. I have a little pattern, and in fact I include a pattern on the plans. I then attach these little whatever they're called, so that the wire, the piano wire, I put a Z bend on one end of the piano wire to go into the servo, and on the other end then it just simply passes through, and a grub screw to tighten it up so it's adjustable, and I really like these. So we'll be attaching that to the underside of the ailerons. Now, as you can see, I've run the wires through. I've put a Y lead on the ailerons and an extension, and then onto this one I've just simply, you see that? I've just simply fitted another extension and tucked it through to the front cockpit area, so that when we cut the hatch off we can access the end of the leads. I don't know whether I did this before, but I made another former here, and in fact I think I'll include that on the plans because I do like that. It strengthens that up no end. I will cut that out later once I've got the top all fitted. So now we're going to shape the top. I'm going to have to carve a little angle on here so that when it sits down it sits flush. So I'll carve that. I'll rough carve it with a knife to start with. It's going to be quite a severe angle with this. I'm just doing this by eye, but if you felt that you wanted to, you could run a pencil line around. That's what I've done. I've tipped up the end here as well. So it's quite a severe angle with that. If you wanted to, you could simply run a pencil line around like that, maybe half an inch, 5/8 from the edge, so that you can let the knife follow that. Take care not to cut into the edge. I'm cutting down as near to the edge as I can, but I don't want to cut into the edge because it'll spoil the edge if I do. Okay, if you can see that, it's quite a severe angle on these. So I'm going to sand that now till I get quite a sharp edge, a reasonably sharp edge anyway. I think I'm going back into the into the top there, about probably 3/4 of an inch now. Okay, we'll do a test clip onto this. Okay, it fits around that nicely. I think we may just have to chamfer that edge down a little bit there. It's fitting nicely there. We'll have to be careful here to get it dead centre so that our slots for the two tail planes line up. Okay, once again, I think I might use thumbtack because to try and glue all those formers with hot glue would be a bit of an ask, really. I'm just going to trim a bit out of this inside here. it again. Okay, that's fitting nicely down there. A little bit more off the bottom there. Okay, looking at that, I think I'll glue from there back. I'll leave this free, I can get under there. I can get under there with glue, I think. So I know I'm going to be central there. The main thing is to get this in the centre here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some foam tack, and then I'm probably going to put a tack of hot glue just to hold that centrepiece in place while I wrap this around. It's looking to me as that's a little tiny bit on the big side. Maybe not, I can always trim off any excess I've got there. Okay, so once again, I know this is going to line up there and there. So I'm going to draw a line again down there, just as a guide. Just as a guide, so that when I set the side on, I know where I'm going to go, and this will give me a guide to run a bead of glue down there. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to do before we put the top on. We've fitted the servo for the elevators, connected the elevators up. I've tested all the cables and the extensions before I've run them through, because I have had occasions where I've run everything through and then found out one of the extensions has got a break on it somewhere. I've just tack glued just a little tack here and there, so that these cables are not flapping about. And okay, so I'm going to use foam tack again. So whatever is your favourite glue, then certainly go ahead and use it. Again, I'm going to put a generous bit. With foam tack, the normal way I would do it would be to put the foam tack, to put the glue on, enter the part that's going to be glued to it, squeeze them together and then lift it off, because it is sort of a contact adhesive. I couldn't do it with the underside because I had too many things to try and watch. I might just do it with this, although by the time I've glued one section and pushed it down and pinned it, it will stick it. I mean, you can use it without lifting it off, but sometimes they recommend you lift it off. And wait for a couple of minutes till it tacks up. Okay, that's all the formers done. I'm going to leave this front edge and glue that up later, I think. Yes, because I need to be able to lift it off to glue down there. Okay. I might just leave that area and then I'll run a bit of hot glue down there later, I think. I'll fix this side here first. Okay, so I've run a bead of glue down the edge there and there. we'll do the same this side. A bead of glue there. And down there. Again, just a little tack in there for the turn burn.